Hello, this is Mrs Hunt with our 4th annual celebration of reading. Okay, in this session today we're going to have 3 main elements. We're going to start off with our final Accelerated Reader League tables of the year. We're then going to have a word game. So last year Mrs Nunneley won, and she is going to be challenged by Miss Corbishley and Miss Christie for this trophy, and you can play along at home as well. And we're going to end with some music. Year 8's Matilda has written something which she performs, and it's amazing. Please do stay tuned for that. Okay, so on to our league tables. I spoke to the people at the Letchworth Heritage Foundation. I told them how hard you've all worked on your reading this year, and they very kindly agreed to pay for 20 copies of this book for me to send out to the 20 students I'm going to name in this presentation. Okay, so listen out to see if you're one of them. Okay, the book is You Are Awesome by Matthew Syed, and it's a book aimed specifically at teenagers, and it's all about a positive mental image and about having a growth mindset and thinking, I've got this, I can do this. Okay, so you read a lot of fiction this year, so this is a non-fiction book for you, and the author is a twice Olympian. He's represented the UK in table tennis, he writes for the Times newspaper, and he went to Oxford University as well, and he's got some really useful things to say. So I hope the recipients of this book will really enjoy reading that. Okay, so let's find out who they are. They are the 9-word millionaires: Anna, top of the league table with almost 4 million words; Lily, Lisa, Taryn, Kiara, Maddie, Harriet, Amy and Lara. A copy of that book is on its way in the post to you. The book is also going to go to Ha in year 7 because she topped the league table for her year with regards to the most number of quizzes passed with 68, and Keegan and Taryn joint place with 37. Very well done. Let's look at year 8 now, and the most quizzes passed. Top of the league table is Tia with 62. That's fantastic. Lily and JD as well. Books on their way to you 3. And in year 9, Anna. So not only do you top the word count league table, you also top the number of quizzes in year 9 with 45. Lisa, one of our millionaires, and Hussein as well. Very well done there. Okay. So the other thing we do in the library is we have something called a Get Caught Reading raffle. So if I caught you reading in the library at break or at lunch, I gave you a raffle ticket like this, and I've just pulled them out of a hat. And the following 5 students are going to get a copy of that book as well in the post to them. So coincidentally, they're all year 7s, and they are Tom, Bridget, Elizabeth, Samantha and Rajveer. So keep an eye on your letterboxes for that. And finally, I must end with the class league tables. Okay, so 9U, you have been on fire all the way through this year. So very well done on keeping your position at the top of the table, and nobody could catch up with you. Very well done to you guys. Okay, but now we need to move on to the word game and the battle for this trophy. So here we go. Okay, so every year at our celebration of reading party, we play a word game. So we played Bananagrams. Remember that, Miss Corbishley, a couple of years ago?
Yes, yes.
We played Countdown, and last year we did Zip It, didn't we? And I think you won, Miss Nunneley, didn't you? When you
I won, yeah. Cheat.
No. So this game we're going to play this time, let me share my screen with you and tell me if you recognise this. Okay. So let me just bear with me while I do this. Share computer sound. Okay, and if I go to share, do you recognise this? Can you see anything? Can you see my screen?
Ooh. Blockbusters!
Exactly! Do you all recognise it? Or anyone not recognise? Miss Christie, do you recognise it?
Miss Christie's probably too young.
Exactly, but we're gonna explain it.
I'm sorry.
No one's feeling old now.
So I'm going to run through the rules, but tell me what you remember about it. Miss Nunneley, do you want to start? What do you remember about this game?
So you pick a letter, and then I get a question, and if I get it right, then that question becomes that section becomes my section. Don't I have to make a sort of trail from one side to the other?
That's right. Yeah. Do you want to add anything to that, Miss Corbishley?
Yeah, so I think if you're going from left to right, then you're on your own, because you've only got to you're in a team of 2, aren't you? Because you've got to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. But if you're going from top to bottom, there's 2 of you on a team, because you only have to go no, that's the wrong way around. One of you on a team. So it looks like you've put me and Miss Christie up against our fearless leader, head of English, Mrs Nunneley.
Exactly. Do we want to change that at all? Are you happy with that? Do you want to change that at all?
I'm totally happy with that. Miss Christie, are you happy with that?
Sounds great. Let's do that. Sorry, Annie. Sorry, Miss Corbishley. Miss Corbishley. Sorry.
And doesn't the answer begin with the letter that you picked?
That's right. Exactly. Oh, yeah. And can either of you remember what the catchphrase was from this game?
Was it, "I'll have a pee, please, Bob"?
It wasn't even, was it? Do you want to explain it, Miss Nunneley? Do you remember? It was. Maybe this is why this game hasn't made a revival.
I did notice that you hadn't put the letter P there.
That's true. Yeah. And my name isn't Bob either, so.
Can we call you Bob?
If you want. If
I think we should call you Bob. I think it should be Bob Holmes.
All right. Okay. So let me run through the rules properly, because that probably meant nothing to you, Miss Christie, did it? That's probably just gobbledygook. Okay. Let me run through the rules proper. They're a bit wordy, but it'll become apparent very soon. Okay. So whereas in the TV programme Blockbusters, the questions in this game are going to be based on children's books, okay? So in the TV programme, it was just any old word, right? Okay. So the solo player, so that's you, Miss Nunneley, plays against a pair of players, so against Miss Corbishley and Miss Christie, okay? The pair must not discuss any question at any point. I don't remember that. You may, however, discuss which hexagon to choose, okay? So you can confer on that. Each team competes to find words beginning with a different letter, or given letter rather. Each team must link the opposite 2 sides of a square by completing a connection of hexagons to win the game. They can choose any hexagon on the board. It does not have to be linked, okay? So there's a bit of strategy in there. The solo player, that's you, Miss Nunneley, must link the hexagons from top to bottom, and the pair must link the hexagons from left to right. Yeah? If a player or team answers correctly, they gain control of that hexagon by colouring it in. They are given the chance to choose another hexagon, but then both teams still compete to answer that same question. If a player or team answers incorrectly, the opposing team or player is given a chance to answer it after the question master rereads the question. When answering a question, there is a time limit, about 3 seconds. That's not long at all. If nobody answers it correctly, the question master, that's me, asks another question of that same letter. At the start, a random letter is chosen by the question master, normally around the edge of the board, and my decisions are final. I like that. Say it again.
Mrs Hunt, you love the power.
I do indeed.
No, her name's Bob.
Oh yeah, Bob.
Bob.
Why Bob? Why Bob?
Because the bloke who presented it was called Bob Holness.
Oh, okay.
So
he's a legend.
The legend, Bob. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
That's okay. Well, maybe afterwards you can Google it, and and I'm sure that
I'll have to check this out. Yeah.
From the 80s. Okay. So I am now going to go back to the board. I'm just going to check. I am recording, right? Yes, I am recording. Okay. So let's go back. So
He has a question.
You know our hands that our reactions that we were going to do. Can we do that if we're just down the side? Because I've just looked and I can't find the button that I would press.
Yeah. So Miss Corbishley's done it.
How did you do that if you're just in on the side? Because I've just got you now as a little block on the side.
Yeah. Have you still got the reaction button at the bottom? Haven't you? If you wiggle your mouse.
Yeah, you have.
Have I? I've got 3 dots up at the top. I can't find. I don't have.
Go to the bottom of your actual screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm not very clever.
It's very early, isn't it? It's very early.
I'm there. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, you're right, Miss Sunny. You've got your thumbs up. You've got your icon, have you?
I found it. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to read the question out, and then you put your hand up, and I'm looking to see who puts their hand up first.
Okay.
And then I will say, right, so Miss Christie, give me your answer, okay? Remember, you've only got 3 seconds, okay? And so, Miss Nunneley, remember you were doing this for the year 9s, and Miss Corbishley and Miss Christie, you did this for the year 7s and 8s. So no pressure, people. Okay?
I'm so sorry, year 9.
You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Okay. So I am going to start off by choosing the letter R. And this is a question I know our students are going to know. I don't know how you're going to fare with this one, actually.
Okay.
The question is, what R is the name of Greg Heffley's big brother? So that is from the series. Oh, Miss Nunneley, hello.
Oh.
Frustrated.
Is it Ralph?
No, but I think you're thinking of another teen book that, yeah, where Ralph is populating the teenagers for some reason. But the book is I'll give this to the other teen now. So the book, I'll give you a clue. It's the book is the Wimpy Kids series, I believe. No.
Oh no, I've never read it.
Oh, Miss Christie.
Ron.
No. Good guess. The students are shouting at the screen now. I can hear them. So I'll give you
shout the answer to me.
I'll give you a clue that, you know, there's that series of books. So the name is one of the titles. Yes, Miss Nunneley.
Rowley.
That is no. You're close. That is in the book, I think. That's his best friend, I believe.
I don't think we know it.
You know those books that students are always picking up? It's
Miss Christie.
sorry, Miss Christie. Sorry,
Is it Roderick?
Yes, you got it.
Yay!
Oh no!
Good, I think we should get a different question then, because that was basically just going from names beginning with R.
No, my son will kill me, honestly. He loves those books.
Right, so that is turning yellow. So
We got there in the end.
finally. Okay, so you guys get to confer on which letter next.
Right.
Going left to right.
I'm drawn to V.
So am I in a
Are
string.
you? Let's do it.
We've got to do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So let's just get to my bank of questions on V. Oh, again, one of the students can shout out from home, I think. What V is the name that Augie uses for her sister, his sister in the book Wonder? That's hard. It is hard.
I've read the book.
I've read the book and I've seen the film. And
I love the name as well. I remember thinking, oh, that's
Yeah, Augie and his sister.
Oh, I've only seen the film.
like the second half of a longer one. Is
go on, Miss Corbishley.
I think her name's Olivia. Did he call her Vi? Or
Yeah, I will accept that it's Via. So I imagine that's from the end. Yeah, I will allow that. The students at home, having all watched the film as part of the attendance rewards, probably will shout.
Yeah, the kids will be shouting, Via, Via.
I will accept that, but I will be more lenient to Miss Nunneley if she doesn't get something spot on.
Redress the balance, yeah.
That's right. Okay, lovely. Okay. So which letter next?
Oh, it's us again, Miss Christie.
we like go for I, like do like space out.
Yeah, and then it's nice and symmetrical.
Yeah. I.
I.
Consonant, please. Vowel, please.
I'll have an I, please, Bob.
Ooh, okay. Right, so what I is the name of the lie-spreading antagonist in the play of Othello? Miss Nunneley.
Oh God, my favourite character.
My screen's frozen. Not fair.
Oh, hang on, wait, you're blaming a technical hitch there, are you, Miss?
I am. My screen froze.
Also, the parrot from Aladdin.
You are on the board. You are in business now, Miss. Oh, hang on, Miss Nunneley. Also, I took that away from you. Hold on, let me do that.
Apparently, so I've always pronounced it Iago, but apparently it's actually pronounced Iago because it's a Welsh name. Do you know that?
Iago.
I'm not going to start saying that. I feel silly.
Iago. And it's Iago, whatever.
It'd be worrying if I
Well
didn't
done.
do that. I'm teaching it in September.
Oh, it's exciting.
A-level.
So, Miss Nunneley, you get to choose a letter. You've got no one to confer with, I'm afraid. You're on your lonesome.
Okay, I'm going to go for... Can I have a B, please, Bob?
B. Oh, so you're going that way? Oh yeah, you can.
I'm meant to go up, aren't I?
Going top to bottom.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Can I have a D, please, Bob?
Yeah, no, you can go that way, but you can still do.
That will help them. I don't want to help them.
It will.
Okay. So what was that? D for dog. D for Delta. Yeah, okay. Right.
You've got to block her, Christie.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So what D completes the title of the David Walliams' first book, The Boy in the Miss Corbishley
Dress.
Yes, you are right. Okay, that's good.
Good job.
But rightly so, Mrs. Nunneley got the Shakespeare question.
We're just getting the celebrity author ones right. Mrs. Nunneley, you're getting the highbrow ones right.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so you guys get to confirm, Miss Christie, Miss Corbishley, which lesson next?
Shall we be really horrible and go for the B?
No.
No, let's not. Let's just go K or F.
K. I like a K.
K.
Okay, where are we? I can't even see it. We're done there. Okay, lovely. Okay, you go to K. Right, looking at my bank of questions here. Aha. Okay, so what K, sorry, let me start that again. What does the K stand for in J.K. Rowling?
Knew you were going to ask that. I don't know.
I'm reading the Ichabod at the moment, actually. The new one. Okay, yes, Miss Nunneley.
I'm guessing Kelly.
No. No.
Can we confer?
No, that was in the rules, Miss, if you were listening.
Oh, she's gone for it. She's gone for it.
Okay, Miss Christie. I can't hear you. Can you speak up a bit? No, but you're getting warmer. So neither team has got it. I don't think you're allowed 2 goes on your team.
Okay, should we have another K question?
I'm going to go back to Miss Nunneley. We'll give you 1 go each, another go each. I think that's right. Okay, Miss Nunneley, what's your second guess?
I was just going to say K.
No, but you're getting close. Miss Corbishley, did you want to guess? And you both had 2.
I was going to guess Karen.
No.
Oh.
I'll put you
It's something unusual, isn't it? I've seen it and I can't remember.
It's Kathleen. Is the answer.
Kathleen. Oh.
That will forever be embossed on your memory now.
Yeah,
well, maybe.
Right. Okay. So we get another
K question.
Another K question. Okay. So, what K is the name of Rue's mother and Winnie the Pooh's friend? Miss Christie. Hanger.
Well done.
Because I was distressingly old when I worked out that it was Kanga and Roo, and it was Kangaroo.
Kangaroo, yeah.
Well done.
I'm not going to tell you how old I was when I worked that out.
Oh, dear.
Unacceptable.
I've forgotten that.
Okay.
Right, so we've got a choice, B or H.
Right, what do you fancy?
Let's go B. Let's have a crazy swoopy up thing.
Nice. Oh no, I like it.
Oh no, because that will help her. Let's go for H.
If we do H, that doesn't help us at all.
No.
No, it does. Her eye.
B. It's going to have to be B.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Okay.
Okay.
No, B.
Okay. So,
funny.
What? Are you ready? Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
What B is a series of books by Adam Blade which features dragons, mythical creatures, gods, fire, and heroes? We have them in the library at Fernhill. They're numbered sequentially. Lots of the boys, year 6 boys, like them that come into year 7 when they spot them on transition day. So it's Adam Blade, dragons, mythical creatures, gods, fires, and Miss Corbishley, yes. Sorry, you're waving here.
Is it Beast Quest?
It is. Very well done.
I could covers and I could see them because I remember the picture on the front. I couldn't remember the name. Well done. Have you read them, Miss Corbishley?
No, I haven't. But I hear they're very good.
Oh, well done. I let you win.
Yes, thank you for that.
Thank you,
Thanks
Miss.
for letting us win. We appreciate it.
So you get your, oh, two days, I've just dropped it, the trophy.
Oh, you didn't drop the trophy.
Oh no, trophy. I'm well jealous.
Lovely. Okay, should we give everyone a wave? Goodbye for now.
That was really good fun, Mrs. Hunt. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for the quiz. It was super fun.
Okay, so now it's time for the music. Year 8's Matilda has put together something just amazing. She's written it herself and here she's going to perform it. And it's so good. I know that once you've watched it once, you're going to want to rewind it and watch it again because there's so many little bits that you may miss. Here we go, over to Matilda.
You see other raps bragging about clubbing, drugs and money, watch them perform elaborate jokes that aren't that funny. They should read the room if you get my pun here, because people aren't parties or adrenaline junkies, since we prefer the library, where we can understand ourselves in books. We immerse ourselves in fantasies to learn more about our realities from the comfort of a chair. You lose yourself, you get taken in by the description and personification, and the symbolism and morals that you can learn from. Reading fantasies opens up your mind. Reading horror gives you chills down your spine. Reading poems like this helps you understand rhyme. Reading dystopia makes us look at the modern time. And there's so much chaos going on, we can read books to help us cope. As they twist and they turn and they subvert tropes, they help us escape. Maybe all those people off at parties or clubs or drinking or getting high on drugs are just like us. They want a place to escape, but I'd say we're doing it in a more healthy way. In this modern time filled with anxiety and fear, us opposite types want to make that disappear, so pick up a book, it's more interesting than you think.
Wow, Matilda, that was amazing. Thank you so much for that. You wrote that completely unprompted and you performed it perfectly. Thank you so much for introducing us to spoken word poetry, and a copy of the Matthew Side book, You Are Awesome, is on its way in the post to you. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our celebration of reading. It just leaves me to wish you a very happy summer. I hope it's as good as it can be in the circumstances. Think of reading as a little bit like exercise. So if you don't feel like going out and doing your run or your exercise of choice, you know that when you come back from doing it, if you push yourself and make sure that you do it, you always feel better afterwards. And reading's very similar. So pick up that book and you are guaranteed to feel better afterwards. Okay, bye for now.